Dear Diary, don't forget to have an open mind when thrifting. Don't go with a specific list of what you want. You never know what you're going to find. Dear Diary, think of thrifting as a treasure hunt. When you do, you will get so excited when you find that gem. Have fun with it. Dear Diary, know the person that you are buying for. Know their likes and their dislikes. It will be way easier to shop for them if you know what kind of things that they like. Dear Diary, make a list and keep it with you for the next couple of months. This will help you stay on track and not overbuy. Write down every single thing you buy and how much you spend. Dear Diary, ask your kids for a wish list. Don't forget to remind them that this is a wish list and not a get list. Use this as a guideline as you go shop. Do your best to get them some of the things that they want, but don't feel like you have to get every single thing on the list. We don't want spoiled kids, do we? You are their mom and you know them best. Dear Diary, no matter how good of a deal it is, don't give your kids things early. Save it for Christmas. I forgot to do this last week, and I gave my son a really cool toy when I got home because I was so excited, and it was only $5, but I should have saved it for Christmas. Don't make the same mistake again. That was just a little peek into my brain. If you've been curious how this works, if you are trying to figure out how can I have a thrifty Christmas, a cheap Christmas, how can I stay in this small budget? I feel like I'm the expert at it, not necessarily because I wanted to be, but because the last couple years, money's been tight and I've had a tiny little budget for Christmas. So this is how I do it. Those tips that you heard, the things that I wrote in my diary that I shared with you, those are things that if you follow those, they will absolutely help you stick to your budget. They will absolutely help you get the best you can for your kids and let them have an amazing Christmas. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. I seriously doubt, or I don't know why there would be anybody watching this video right now if you are going to argue with me about thrifty Christmas and, and you shouldn't get your kids, thrifted gifts, or you shouldn't get your kids whatever for Christmas. There's always people that complain about it. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you are someone who has a big budget and you can get whatever you want for your kids for Christmas, then this video is probably not for you. So please don't comment, because I honestly don't have the patience for negative comments. So if you have anything helpful to say, super, I'd love to hear from you. But if you have anything cranky to say, I don't even want to hear it. I'll just delete it. Unfortunately, gonna have to put that little disclaimer in every single one of my Christmas videos because all I want to do is help you guys. I'm trying to help people who are in the same situation as me. And for some reason, there's always people that pick apart the way I do things. I'm just sharing the way I do it. My kids are very happy. They're very loved. We're not super worldly. They don't need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of things for Christmas. They still love it. I'm sure 99% of you guys would give me a hug and a high five and be like, yeah, totally. That's exactly it. But there's always that one person. And I don't want to hear from you. Okay, I'm trying to be nice, but honestly, I was this close to not even doing a Christmas video, not sharing what I got my kids for Christmas this year, because I feel like sometimes it takes all the fun out of what I give my kids when I hear negative comments. So just please be nice. Be nice this Christmas. It's not hard. We all want to get in the Christmas season and love our kids and love our husbands and love our friends and just be nice. It's not that hard. Okay, so now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to share with you guys a couple things that is a quick throw together, cheap gifts for friends, for sister-in-law, for your mom, something like that, just to give you some ideas of how you can get one thing either on clearance or thrifted and make it into something really, really cool. So let me show you real quick. So here's one example of how you can do this. I went to Aldi the other day, which by the way, if you don't go to Aldi for that Aisle of Shame aisle, I love it. I love it. The Aisle of Shame is what it's called, if you haven't heard that before. But basically the aisle that has like stuff, you go to, there's like the produce aisle and there's the chip aisle and there's the drink aisle and there's the stuff aisle that has like home decor and has everything from pots and pans to, I don't know, all kinds of random stuff. Well, I went there the other day. Actually, a lot of times I'll go into Aldi just to see what they have at the Aisle of Shame. So the other day they had these. Now I had seen these
like a couple weeks ago. I feel like they were like $4.99 or $5.99 or something like that. They're silicone prep trays. I think I'd seen it and I was like, what is that? But I didn't even pay attention to what it was. Well, this time they were on clearance. So what it is you take like a big baking tray, and then there's 4 little silicone trays. So like 2 long skinny ones and 2 short ones, which you put like a little puzzle piece, you know, put them together in a baking tray. And so then you can separate, you know, your chicken from your vegetables or whatever, instead of putting it all in one big tray. Well, I thought they were cool. They're really neat, and it would keep your tray clean and keep things separate. And I don't know, I thought they were neat. I didn't think they were $5.99 neat, but I thought they were $1.99 neat. So these were on clearance for $1.99. So I was like, oh, that's like amazing. So I decided to get one for myself. But I also grabbed another one because I'm like, for $1.99, I could give this as a gift for somebody. So I don't think she watches my videos, but if my sister's watching this, don't watch, because I have I'm going to show them what I'm going to give you for Christmas. So you already know one thing, but don't watch the rest of this. Okay. So what I decided was for my sister, who's married, but she doesn't have any kids, so it's just her and her husband. So when they cook, it's just for the 2 of them. So I was like, this would be really great for them, because then they can do like their stuff in here. So here's the gift. Because I didn't want to just give this, because that's kind of lame, like by itself. But I'm like, how can I make this a cool gift, like a gift basket? So I had an idea. So this is how you have to make your brain work. Find something on clearance, find something at the thrift store. Like this is brand new. So, you know, but even at the thrift store, you can get brand new stuff. So here's what I decided to do. I'm doing a dinner in a basket. I'm going to find a cute little basket, which I think I have one. Hold on, let me show you the whole effect. Okay, I had this cute little basket the other day, and I can't find it. I don't know. Hopefully my husband didn't throw it away. So I borrowed this from my son. He said I could use it. So let's say you get a cute little container like this. I'm gonna put the tray in here. Then I've got some other goodies, okay? So I decided I'm gonna do dinner in a basket, okay? So they've got their trays. It's just gonna be Chinese food. So I got them a pack of chopsticks. This was only 99 cents. So we'll put the chopsticks in here. Then I got, here's my receipt so I can make sure I tell you right. I got 3 of these. Your Walmart should have this too. We have this whole section where they have these adorable little sauces. So, and my sister loves to cook. That's why I thought this would be great for someone that loves to cook. So they have these adorable little sauces. So there's one, this is a green sauce that I thought would be really good if you're making Chinese food. There's a peach bourbon. There's sriracha. Okay, is that blurry? There's a sriracha. And then there's a teriyaki sauce. These are cute, adorable, tiny little things. So I'm gonna put these in the basket, stick them in here. You could put a little ribbon around them or something. So those were $1 a piece. 3 of those were $1, 1 was 50 cents. They had a bunch that were marked down at 50 cents, but I was trying to stick with this theme of like Chinese food. So I couldn't get like barbecue sauce because that wouldn't have worked. But how cute is that? Can you guys see? If I do that, and I'm going to write on a recipe card one of the meals that I make, which would be like flavoring the chicken, rice, mixing certain vegetables. I'm going to write it on a cute little recipe card, stick that on here, and there's a dinner. This only cost, because the basket was free, because the one I was going to use actually was free. Somebody gave it to me. So this was like, so this was $1.99. All this other stuff was $4.47. So this is about $6.50, all of this together for a gift for an adult, for your best friend, or for your sister, or for your mom, or whatever. Like, how cute is that? I think that would be great. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So that's why, like, that whole tip with having an open mind, don't go to the clearance aisle, don't go to the thrift store thinking, oh, I have to get my sister this exact book, or I have to get my best friend this thing because I know she wants this exact thing. Be creative. If she likes to cook, that kind of, if you know your person, you know what they like to do, you can be really creative and come up with a really cool gift. Okay, let's try another one. This one's gonna be a little more expensive, but still, it was still really a cute idea. I think I saw these one other time at Aldi. They were $12.99, so I didn't get them because I was like, I don't really need them. Well, when I went the other day, they had these super cute wooden, they had wood, and then they also had a black set of candle holders, okay? And I have one candle holder and a ton of candles that I bought for it, and I don't use it that much. So what I thought was, I'll go ahead and get this. This is actually for myself, but I could give it to someone. So let's pretend like I'm giving it to my neighbor who, brings me cookies every Christmas. So I'm going to make it for her. This was $12.99, but it was half price. So it was only $6.99, which is just a couple of dollars a piece for a wooden candle holder. And then get yourself some candles. Like I said, I already had a big pack of them. Wrap these in a cute little ribbon. Put these in here, wrap it up, really cute. Put it in a little gift bag or whatever. You could even add maybe some chocolates in the bag for a little romantic dinner date or something like that. But for just like $6 or $7, there you go. So that's just another cute idea. But I wouldn't have gotten these unless I saw them on clearance. And then there you go. There's a whole gift there. Be open-minded. Now, if you didn't see my video the other day, you'll have to check that out. I'll go ahead and link that above for you here. But I just showed you guys all the stuff that I got at the thrift store the other day. All that stuff was for me, but I could have given that stuff as a gift. This is just more of a unique idea, which only is going to be found thrifting. Unless, you can pay a lot of money for stuff like this, but the only way you're going to do this with a good deal is to go thrifting. So I found this adorable little wooden bowl, and it's from India, which I just think would be really cool. I am keeping this for myself. But let's pretend like I'm gonna give it to my sister, who would love it also. I actually got 2 of them. But let's say I wanted to fill this up with, maybe I'd make homemade fudge or something. Put it in the bowl, wrap it up in like a clear, cellophane wrapping. How cute is that? That would be a really cute gift to give to somebody. This was $5, which is a little more than I usually spend at the thrift store on something like this, but I loved it. It was from India. And I wanted it, so I got it anyway. But $5 for a unique gift like this for your friend, for your sister, for your mom, whatever, keep those things in mind. For your kids, I also got a really cool Playmobil house toy for my son that looks brand new, and it was only $5. That's the thing that in my diary I wrote that I should have given that to him for Christmas. I handed it to him, and then later that day I was like, he wasn't with me. I'm like, why didn't I just keep that for Christmas? I should have put it in my closet, but whatever. Normally throughout the year, and to answer one other question that a lot of people always say is, why don't you could buy more stuff for your kids if you shop for them all year long. What I do, if I find something in March that I know my son wants and it's a couple dollars, I'm not going to put it away. I just give it to him. If I find something, a really cool, shirt for my daughter that's a couple dollars in July, I'm just going to give it to her. So I give them stuff throughout the year that they maybe don't need. So these things could be put away for Christmas, but I do not have an all year Christmas mindset. You can totally do that, which would be awesome. I don't want to do that. I don't want to think about Christmas all year long. That's just the way I am. I don't want to hear Christmas music in July either. So when it hits November, I'm ready to start planning for Christmas. And that's just the way I am. If you want to plan all year long, I'm sure you could get even better deals because you could be watching stuff throughout the year. But I don't like to do that. That's just me. Christmas is the end of the year. That's when I think about what do they really want? What do they really need? Stuff like that. And that's when I do that. It is November and December. So you are welcome to shop whenever you want, but I am not going to do it until November. That's just the way I am. So that's why I didn't think about saving that house for my son until after I already gave it to him, because it was still October and I was like, we're not thinking about Christmas yet. But if you have that mindset, you could definitely get better deals. So this is just a peek into my brain and how this works and how I've been able to do Christmas for my kids for $50 a kid is usually the budget that we're able to do. I'm pretty sure 3 years ago was one of our hardest years. I think I only had $30 a kid, and it was actually kind of terrifying because I'm like, how am I going to do that? But the Lord blessed me and I was able to find all kinds of amazing stuff, and my kids have never once complained about Christmas. They've always had what they need. They also, like I said, they get what they need throughout the year. So what they get for Christmas is just extra. So just make it fun. Don't stress about it. Be creative. Be creative is my biggest tip probably. Be open-minded and be creative. And you can have a really great Christmas for your kids, for everyone in your family. So I hope this helped you guys. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe because I will have some more Christmas content coming out as long as everybody's nice. If you're nice and there's no negativity, then I'll keep it coming. So make sure you subscribe so we can have a good, fun Christmas season. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will link at the end my playlist that has all what I've got my kids for Christmas, because I do that every year, that shows everything that I got them. So if you haven't seen that before and you're curious how in the world does she do this on a $50 a kid budget, I do it every single year for the last 4 years or so. Before that, I don't know, we had a bigger budget, but it still has never been a huge budget. But if you want to see how I do that, then check out that playlist. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Here's some behind the scenes footage of my kids helping me make this video. They're awesome. I'm showing behind the scenes footage. Stop. Keep going. Don't drop the desk.
I'm not. They're going too fast.
I put the chair where we want it. Great job.
He doesn't want us to go in his room.
They just said, why did the desk cross the road?
Mom, why did the desk cross the road?
I don't know. Because your mom's crazy?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Is it too far away? I feel like it's too far. Scoot in a little bit.